Hey, what's up, my little Tattle Tells? Welcome back. Okay, so listen, late breaking news on the whole Erica Jane, Ron Richards feud. If you don't know, Ronald Richards, is the attorney that is assigned to protect the creditors in the Erica Jane bankruptcy Tom Girardi case. Okay, so you know who he is, right? Erica Jane has been going on this concerted media effort, according to Ron Richards, to literally make it seem like, and this is the story, hey, I know I stole $25 million. I know I basically committed tax fraud and I'm being investigated. But you know what? Who cares? Because by the time we pay Ron Richards, who is a court-appointed attorney, by the time we pay the creditors, there's not going to be any money for the victims. And since this is all about the victims, just let it go. Now listen, Erica escalated the beef. How did she escalate it? Because she responded to this tweet. The tweet says, God, it was directed at Erica. What is happening now? Watching you and Ron Richards going for each other on Twitter is really starting to leave a bad taste in my mouth. Remember what is important here, the victims, right? Erica, in her typical balls to the wall fashion, responded back, nah, ... It's the fees. It's always the fees plus costs. Don't be fooled, ... Which I find ironic because if you don't know, early in the week, Ron Richards made a proposal to Erica Jane. What was that proposal? Well, it's right here, right? After he pointed out that no other singer or mattress or anything has lost more money from 2008 to 2018 than Erica Jane. To be exact, she's reported from 2008 and 2014 and 2017 and 2018 losses of $24,145,754. Astronomical, right? I find it odd that she is being so bold and so arrogant and cocky. I can't wait for the reunion, guys, about this, right? Now, to the point that the state of California has decided that she doesn't really have a real business, and the state of California Tax Franchise Board, which is basically the California IRS, is actually going after her for tax fraud. It has not turned criminal, but it always could, right? They're going after her for the money. Now, Ron Richards made a generous offer. He said, obviously, this is earlier this week, that Erica's taking too much. Here's our offer. For each $100K she voluntarily returns of the $25 million of her personal expenses that were paid by Girardi Keese, that is her husband's law firm, they will add 10% if it's returned in 10 days. This is basically saying that for whatever $100,000 she gives, they will credit her $110,000. She is literally getting bang for her buck. If she has any intention of paying any of the money back that is alleged to be improperly given to her, they will give her 10%. This is what Erica was responding to when she had that tweet that said, nah, ... It's about the fees, period. Always the fees plus costs, period. Don't be fooled, right? Ron upped the ante. And he literally, because there's been this whole campaign of misinformation where they're trying to say that, oh, he's only after his fees. He doesn't care about the victims. Well, y'all, he has put his money where his mouth is. He literally said there are 7 days left in our previous offer where we will add 10% to any money voluntarily returned to the estate. To refute the claim below, unequivocally, we will waive any legal fees for all monies returned by next Friday at 4 p.m. There must be some portion of the $25,592,261.26. I know that's right, Mr. Richards. Get every penny you can. And it's odd, we'll talk about it, that the money keeps going on. They keep finding more money that she owes. To continue, he said, that was paid for personal, lifestyle, and business expenses that she can return without further litigation. He has put his money where his mouth is and said, you guys, this isn't about my fees. I'm only hired by the court to search for money, because if I don't search for it, Erica will never actually voluntarily tell us. You know what? You keep making this about my fees. Guess what? Any money that you want to return, Miss Girardi, Miss Erica Jane, Miss Mattress, I will be happy to not put attorney fees on. So we're saving everybody money, even you, as quiet as this cat. He then said the victims, the lenders, and the attorneys who were stiffed by her husband's law firm would appreciate the return of this capital without any attorney's fees to our office. You guys, he's put his money where his mouth is. I know that he's been on Twitter. I know he's been on YouTube. I know he's seen this coordinated PR effort, but guys, if this doesn't put this in focus more than anything, everyone, even the court-appointed attorney that has no basis to do this, that makes his money off of fees, has said, you know what? Not for Tom Girardi's sake, but Erica, for you and this money that we are now know is illegally given, we only know, the only thing we're actually trying to find out is, did you know? All this money you squandered, all this money that was wasted, all this money that was pumped into your career that never even turned a dollar, all this money that you claimed double expenses on your personal tax return and your business tax return, all this money allegedly that you helped Tom launder from victims and orphans and whatever, give it back. No questions asked. We will waive our attorney's fees and everybody will be happy. You guys, the ball's in Erica Jane's court, but we already know what Erica Jane's doing. The same thing that she did in the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the last episode. She's creating chaos. She's creating confusion. She is crying. She is screaming. She is threatening. She is threatening to sue. She's doing everything she can to create a smokescreen in the hopes that she can help, who we all believe she's still working with her husband, that she can help Tom pull off the greatest fraud, caper, or whatever you want to call it, Scooby-Doo hijinks of our time. You guys, the ball's in Erica's court. Let's keep an eye on what she does. But something tells me Erica is going to do exactly what she's doing. She's going to scream. She's going to bark. She's going to yell. But the one thing she is not going to do is actually give that money back and act like she cares about anything but herself. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments, because I am actually here for what Ron Richards doing. And I actually salute him for taking the time to fight fire with fire. A lot of people criticize Ron Richards for being so vocal. By a lot of people, spoiler alert, in parentheses, it was Erica Jane, because she knew that he was literally very powerful. She knew that his offense was going to counteract her coordinated PR defense, and she's really big mad about it. You guys, keep an eye on the story. I'll give you guys more updates. But yeah, Ron Richards, he's put his money where his mouth is. And let's see what Miss Erica Jane goes. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.